Oh my God,
I know.
What? Make that worse. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's just what streams come on now during the afternoons? I think nothing.
Afternoons.
Well,
so
during the time slot that Rico used to go, which for us was more like 11 a.m. until 1-ish. That time.
So you're talking about like after Fishy Bingo.
Yeah. And on
Does
Fridays we
Outside
get
In go in that time slot on like Tuesday or Wednesday?
Uh-oh. Are we frozen?
I don't
Yep.
think
So I got
so.
loading screen and then Scotty said frozen or me. And buffering. Oh no. Our
No,
internets. I'm not even getting a low
I'm
signal
not
warning.
either.
Okay. All right. Well, what did we say while we were frozen, people? Can you refresh
I don't know.
us?
Yeah.
Tell us what you missed, because I don't know. Yeah, 11 a.m. on Wednesdays.
Yeah. That's what.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
isn't that what I
so
said? I said Kyle
you did.
streams.
Sure.
But maybe that was while we
Yeah.
were frozen.
Yeah.
But I don't know that. And then my Fish Tanks Aquatic sometimes goes on Friday at that time. And then that's it, I think, consistently during that time frame.
Something about band camp. Yeah, one time at band camp, they went outside in the heat and marched.
Yeah.
And
So
that's
Lillian
what band camp is down here.
Lillian had band camp all last week and all this week from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every single day, except for today. It was from 1 p.m. to 7:30 p.m.
Because they had to put on a demonstration.
Yeah, they did a showcase with what they've learned. So, but otherwise, they were in the heat half the day practicing marching and then learning their songs the second half of the day.
Did Just One More Fish add an add an LLC to his name?
It appears so.
Okay, just making sure my memory works. Okay. I technically have an LLC, and I regret even trying, because I just wanted to make the name, and now it's like, your annual report is due soon. You need to register this. You need to make sure you report this. Like, no, none of that. I don't do anything like that. All right. I put more money into the channel and the community than I get back from YouTube, and I just would like to not pay taxes on that money. And that was all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
It's a very unprofitable venture.
Yeah, and I just wanted to be able to let the IRS know that. But God, I just don't want to deal with it. I really don't.
So I saw before the stream, and have you heard about this AI recognizing if someone is under 18 and not letting them see content?
I saw Mandarin Gobi said that. I know nothing about that, but I will say YouTube, in terms of like appropriateness, content appropriateness, has 3 settings, not just 2. So there is, unless they've changed it, but there is kids only. Kids only is like literally, I think it's kids under 13. It's locked down. You can't
like comment. You can't
live stream. You can't leave comments on live streams. Like, it's just kids content. And then there is everything else, like pretty much 99.9% of YouTube, probably stuff that we, including this, so which is just the not for kids option. And then I think there is another one that I don't know if it says adults or just mature or something like that. And so I assume that all the in-between stuff is just people between the ages of 13 and 17. or 13 and up, and then like there's the mature stuff. So hopefully it's not super restrictive. But I don't know. I have no idea what they're doing. EJ needs red non-CO2 plant ideas. All right, time to be pedantic. All plants need CO2. Just have a limited amount of CO2 dissolved in your low-tech aquarium. And so what we're looking for is red plants that can survive and still be red in that limited CO2 environment. Okay.
And how red? Because like,
well, that's
and how
the thing.
high of light? Because like,
yeah,
is a polysperma a red plant? It's more pink. It
color. I mean,
it would,
anthocyanin production is what you're looking for. And that usually happens in high light, which is why most red plants need CO2 injection, because it's hard to run high light without it. But there are a few that look red enough that will give you that pop of color. It's not going to be like extreme, but it's going to be something that varies from the shades of green. Like the most commonly cited one, the red tiger lotus. It's just another nymphaea. But that one stays fairly red. If your water is soft enough, if it's low KH enough, you can probably get by with Alternanthera without CO2 injection. It's a little difficult, kind of finicky, doesn't like to be messed with. It's not red, but try a bronzy type crypt. If you can manage to give it enough light without algae problems, it can look reddish. Yeah,
bronze red.
There you go.
So Christopher Jenkins said there. Some Aponogeton crispus.
It's tough. That one, the red one, is tough to do without CO2 because it requires that highlight. I actually have some. It requires a good bit of par to get that red on it, but it will blush a little bit. Balasnaria gigantea. There's other smaller Balasnarias that have a rubra variety with enough light. They will stay red. Of course, again, we're looking at highlight situation, but the Balasnaria itself is an easy grower. You just have to pay attention to the other stuff in the tank with that kind of light. And a red Amazon plant, need the tanks. But yeah, some certain red swords. Yeah, I think in all these situations, the brighter the light, the redder it's going to look. And so it's just sort of finding that balance.
And he says hard water. So the Val rubra might be
that's
one of the better bets.
If you have high KH,
do well in.
Yeah, because what happens in high KH is you have a high level of bicarbonate in your water, and it's the dominant inorganic carbon species. It dominates your dissolved CO2. And so you don't have as much bioavailable CO2 to your plants as you would in softer, lower KH water. So if you use plants like Vallisneria, hornwort, guppy grass, anacharis, dwarf sage, there's a select few that will actually take bicarbonate and convert that to CO2 internally in the absence of CO2. So they're survivors. But you can get some other stuff to work. Like Tiger Lotus is a good one. I would look into Vals. I would look into Crypts. Alternanthera is going to be tricky. You can try it. I sure as hell tried it without CO2 for stubbornly several times, and I never could get it to work that well.
What are some good bronzy crypts? The Axelradi is kind of bronzy. The Tropica.
Axelradi. There's a Jacobsoni pink. There's
I mean, the Nerite Rosen Maiden
that's a good color
different
variety.
It's a variant. It's not,
and it will do fine in hard water. So that's an option there. So maybe if you expand it from the red bronzy to like color variation outside of green, you might find a better variety there.
Polysperma Sunset does have color on it even without CO2, right?
Yep, it's a good, but it's light based again. You just have to give it enough light. And a lot of low tech tanks are grown in lower light, and so a lot of things don't get that color pop. But if you can find that balance and give it enough par, it can work. Yeah, Eakins. I had like most of my Rosen Maiden crypts are no CO2. Like crypts are very resilient and they can look great. the color is still the same, just as good, I think, in without CO2 injection. And hi, Eakins. Been a while. Good to see you. Does pink flamingo require CO2? I don't think so. Like, I'm not the
Well,
one to ask
here's
about
what
that
Zen
fucking
said.
plant.
Zen answered.
Zen said mostly unless you have that good water in a very particular setup. From what I've seen, I was not successful long term, but did stay pink for 10 months until it died. Wait, you've lost your pink flamingo?
I think she might be talking about pink flamingo that was in another tank.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, that
I
makes
think
sense.
she would tell us if she lost.
It's
The
possible
axle.
that Jody is growing it without CO2. I think Skull has mentioned him growing it without CO2 injection. One thing to note though is if you grow pink flamingo in low light and it actually takes to it, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to start staying a little bit more green. It's just a WinTI cultivar, and it would definitely prefer being green. So if it converts, then you have another WinTI, maybe with a little bit of a different color to it, but not much.
So Zen said, I guess she's asking about the Axelrod crypt. I think the stripy one would be the Rosen Maiden.
There's a few
Might be what
stripy
she's
ones.
thinking of, but the Axelrod is kind of narrow, pointy, and bronzy, like solid bronzy, right?
Yeah. I thought I had lost it because I had moved so many crypts around, but it just started popping back up in random places. So I'm moving it around. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, let me get the participants list going. Since we got people filing in and stuff, maybe.
I guess you can do that.
Perhaps.
I'll read this question while you're pulling it up. Mandarin Gobi wants to know what type of Nerite snails are there in the aquarium hobby other than black racer Nerite snails? Are black racer like the zebra type or like the tire track?
Beats me.
Type?
I know the zebra. I know the olives. I know the like the tire track ones.
And then there's the Clethon, the horned Nerites.
Yeah, of various colors. I think if you look up Nerite snails, look for them for sale at wherever you get your fish and stuff from. You'll find a bunch of them, different varieties.
Rachel says she hasn't killed her crypt yet from the last plant shipment.
Awesome. So we sent a crop of member plants a couple of weeks ago to Pacific Northwest, to Washington specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't heard from anybody like about how the plants looked, other than Shirley did an unboxing, and I noticed the Limnophila rugosa. It took a week to get to her house. The Limnophila rugosa did not like that travel time. So I think I'll either have to rethink how I pack it, or we got to send that stuff in the like middle of fall, like when the temps are more in the 60s and 70s or something. I don't know. It did not fare well because the post office. I'm not going to expedite shipping. All right. Participants list. What?
Even if you like buy like 2 days shipping, it still sometimes takes a week. They do what they want.
Yeah, they do what they want. Whatever. I do what I want. Yep. Yep. It's a shame.
Okay, I'll stop interrupting you.
Will you though? Hello to.
Oh, I will.
I knew it. The Zen Ginger was 2,235 XP. That's awesome. Nancy B not too far behind. So Zen Ginger, Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, Rico Stan, Dee Dee's Fin Den, Cinnamon Girl, Just One More Fish, LLC, Shell, Tank Girl, Fuzzy KR, CR Fish, Toonie Loon, Boots Cats, Outside in Aquatics, Oink Master, Supreme Forever, Christopher Junkin, Dennis Christensen, Brett Baker, EJ, Scotty the Fish Freak, Fishfam Link, Mandarin Gobi, Sleeper Barbecue Grills to Gills, Yusha Daisy, Tracy Ballard, Josh S, Redneck Aquatics, Overtly Overstocked Oscars, Fish Tank Barn, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Mystery Snail Gardens, Love to Trip on Fish, JP Jeffries, Benjamin Peters, Cecil Mayberry, Atkins Nature Aquariums, Gills to Gardens, SC Cat House, Shane's Tanks and Bowls, Liquid Zoo, OnlyFins.
Is Shane at Roxanne's house yet?
Oh
At
yeah,
Peplum
that's
Farm?
true because Jody's not here and Foxy and Peplin are not here because they're all
And Jeff
doing
Kane?
and Jeff Kane, they're all doing their BBQ stuff. I think Branton as well is over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you two comment every hour? Yeah, it
Fucking up
looks
our
like
viewership is what they are.
um like you would like to know, what about in terms of like a red low-tech plant, Ludwigia natans?
It's
Natans?
gonna it needs it needs CO2 injection. All right, just one more fish LLC. I understand. I will not call you just one more fish LLC.
Brett Baker says he needs CO2. I think you would agree that most people
Sure.
would benefit from CO2 if they're not afraid to do it, I guess. I mean,
It
you have
also
a video
depends.
coming out sometime in the next
Mhm.
1 week to 1 year.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, it really does depend on your goals because if you add a CO2 system, that is like an expensive piece of equipment that you have to maintain and refill. And if you decide, screw it, I'm just going to let it run out, then you're going to have to deal with algae problems. So, like, it really depends on whether aquatic gardening is a big part of the hobby for you. And if you're just more like, I like fish and I like some plants as a backdrop, and I want to choose the plants that'll work in my water and not think about it, then yeah, there's no need to get into all the CO2 stuff. But otherwise, it's fun as hell, for sure. Good morning,
Oh,
Craig.
Shane isn't there because he has to take care of his dog.
Oh, speaking of which, I saw that Shane has scheduled his he's doing a live stream. I don't know the details of it, but it's a benefit auction for his dog, and it's happening at this in place of the Hot Mess Express next week.
Mhm.
So Thursday at 5 p.m. Central. So I don't know the details of like where to donate, how to donate, what to donate, but something to look into if you would like to. Fishcore would probably be the best place, I think, to ask for details.
Yeah.
Welcome
Or
in,
I mean,
Kelly.
a private Discord message to Shane if they need like more specific details.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, it's fine publicly too, just to so
Yeah.
people know, right?
Yeah.
Can you use DIY CO2 to get its growing, then cut it back off at a later date? You can. The problem with that is I would do that with something that is already dialed in decently well, because if you add CO2 to a system and everything grows well and you turn it off, you're just exposing the imbalance in the tank. If you turn it off and your light's too high, algae comes like roaring back really quickly because it's the plant has been so used to that level of CO2, it has to adapt. Any kind of change you make, it has to adapt. And a massive carbon limitation would be something it would have to take some time to adapt to. But if you want to get stuff growing in and looking decent, and then you want to dial back the light after you shut the CO2 off, that would help, I think. Especially if it's stuff that's tolerant of low light, like Anubias and Crips and stuff. Like if you just want to get the tank going, everything growing well. Not a bad way to go.
But I mean, if you start injecting CO2 and see how well everything grows, you might want to like dial it back some, but
or
keep
you might want to
going.
say, you know what, I think I'll get a full pressurized cylinder and a regulator and all that and get really into it.
But you did so for that Fluval 50, whenever you were setting it up and growing it out, you did blast the CO2 ridiculously to get the growth started.
But I never turned the light up because it's Crips. Yeah. So I blasted it with CO2 to get the growth robust, and then pared it back to an acceptable non-fish killing level, which is different because because it's still got carbon availability and it's still pretty slow metabolizing plant, versus if you inject CO2 to like a level like 25 ppm or something, and then you cut it off, you've cut your CO2 levels in your tank by a factor of 10. And that can be pretty severe depending on the kind of plant you've got in there.
Yeah. Welcoming Keith 746 in.
Howdy.
And
Keith.
David,
Hellfish. Yeah.
Who waited the 10 minutes to say hi to people.
10 minutes? Did I do that?
Did you? Well, what is the normal time?
Usually it's 5 minutes. So I wouldn't have
I don't know.
Upped it to 10 for any reason, unless I was just feeling like a dick. I don't know. I don't remember doing that. But
I mean, sometimes do you feel like a dick?
Sometimes I do.
I mean, I think you do every time that you make a pixel game.
Mm-hmm.
Especially today's.
Yeah. That would be kind of difficult. Are there zigzag or lightning bolt Nerite snails in the hobby? Are those like the tire track ones or the?
I feel like there's like red racer, tire track, onion, zigzag. Like they might all be the same snail, but people call them different things. There's also like that King Koopa Nerite snail. Whenever we did that Nintendo Mario whatever theme. So
Craig says, never had CO2 in all the years I've been keeping tanks. Yeah, I mean, I think that would describe most fish keepers. Like if the fish are the focus and you found the plants you like, and like you're interested in the fish and you're satisfied with the plants you can grow, there is no reason to inject CO2. Like you got to be into the plants. Like it has to be a sub hobby of the hobby for you, in my opinion, for it to be worth it.
And Craig does have a lot of plecos, right? And so he just needs to throw like pieces of 2x4 in there. That's what Rebecca says, right?
Oh my God. Don't invoke her name while she's sleeping. She can't defend herself and her pleco knowledge. Rico says, hey, guess what? Keystone Clash is soon. Really soon. Like less than 2 months.
It is.
Yikes. Are you ready?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, no. I have to start making stuff. I have a tester thing to test how I want to do the ornaments this year before I buy all the supplies for it. And so I'm going to do that this weekend. And then I have some other ideas of stuff. We do have the cards. By the way, we have new decks of cards in. I think we've sold 4 already. I'm going to have some at the Keystone Clash, but if you're not going to the Keystone Clash or you don't want to wait, you can message us and
I still haven't added them to aquatics.com. I don't know if I will.
So
too much work.
And you have to start growing some plants for the booth.
Start?
Yeah.
Okay.
She wants to know, how does she get a deck? We just need, like, you can PayPal Steven $20. That covers the cost of the cards and shipping, and we need your address.
Yeah.
That's all we need. But if you're going to the Clash, it's going to be $15 because we don't have to ship. Like, you'll just pick it up in person. So.
Wait, which Aquashella is happening before the Clash?
The one in New Jersey.
Oh, that's right.
Is it before? Yeah, I think it's like 2 weeks before the Clash.
And Kelly's going to bring another trash bag. Yeah, I'm going to try to bring even more. And I think separate them into smaller portions as well,
Yeah.
like individual. So we're not like we're not being dicks and just like out competing every plant vendor there.
Yeah.
So Oinky says, "Can I say thank you again for not just myself, but for my mail carrier when I jump into her arms with hopping delivery joy. She knows I have received a package from you. My joy makes her day better." Well, that's good. I'm glad it makes her day better. Oinky, did any of those plants arrive in poor condition? It will not hurt my feelings. I need the data, honestly. If you can remember if anything like just looked awful and unusable and like isn't gonna survive or melted immediately in your tank, I would like to know. So we're about to be shipping another like 60 something packages, so yeah. See, Mandarin Gobi says, what fish are very aggressive, need to be in their tank by themselves? A bunch. And in fact, that's a question I can't even answer thoroughly because I specifically, we don't have any fish that cannot go with other fish. We are all community tank.
There are some fish, like probably the most aggressive fish we have is my black ghost knife, only because it's large, but it's in this tank behind me. It's hiding in this video.
It ain't
but
never
I mean,
hurt
you can
nobody.
see the cories are in there. There are glass catfish. Yeah. There's some guppies. There's shrimp that it doesn't bother for whatever reason, but we put in guppies and shrimp with it, coal guppies and coal shrimp, to test it out before we put anything that had value. And we also understand that, like, at any time, if we start seeing fish disappear, we need to get them out of there.
Unless they're the coal guppies. I do not care if they disappear.
Yeah.
It's dither snacks. I mean, fish.
But, I mean, that would be a lot of cichlids, or tend to be the ones that are labeled aggressive and monster fish.
So when you think about aggression, I mean, there are fish that are just straight up like psychos. A flower horn would be a great example of a fish that you can't keep any other fish with, probably. What else?
Rachel says my male betta is super aggressive. Bettas can be aggressive. We have one betta, and it is in a tank. It's in Lillian's tank. It's in a 20-gallon, so larger than what a betta would need to be by itself. And there are some smudge spot cories with it, so they get along fine, but they also occupy very different parts of the tank.
Yeah, and like you can see a betta might go gobble up some shrimp and think, oh, it's aggressive. Like, no, it's just it's being a fish. Like, shrimp are food. A lot of fish, if they see something smaller and alive, it's just food. But there's a select few fish that are just assholes because they are, and then most other aggressive fish are aggressive because they are predators. They're territorial, like in their spot, or only when they're breeding, or they're food motivated type of thing, like possessive over food, or they're breeding. That's like when angels start breeding, they become assholes too. But I wouldn't say angel would be a solitary fish.
Yeah.
And thank you, Craig has gifted one membership and then another membership, and they went to Lush and Salty Aquariums and Absolute Shambles. And then Kelly says 43 months, suck on that, bitches. But Rico also had 43 months. There's a few of y'all with that day one membership. Look at it. I see it.
Look at it.
Look at it.
That's what it says.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, Rico and Kelly, for being members for that long. And Rico gets to be the announcer at the wedding and has announcements. All right.
What kind of announcements?
Spoilers? Like, make them now, or? So Oinky says the rugosa looked a bit wilted. All right, well that seals it. Maybe.
So is the rugosa one that you did not put in a paper towel, and maybe you should have? Like, when you.
In fact, none of them I put in paper towels. So I will do a test shipment in paper towels and see if that's just the problem. In the process of attempting resuscitation, I would never blame any plant that would object to my water. Well, if it arrives looking like it's on death's door, that's not giving the plant a fighting chance. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That one seems to be kind of it will grow in low tech. Like it's a little slow. I don't know how good it at recovery it's going to be. Stan Pittman, 15 months. Thank you as well. Got here as soon as you could. Not soon enough. No.
Rico says, no, I'm just going to yell a lot at the wedding.
Okay.
Can we get him a megaphone just to carry around the Clash, his own personalized megaphone?
I'm down with that. If Rico's got something to say, we all need to stop and listen. Yep. Oh, Rachel's gray again. So is Craig. He gifted a membership. It's like what Koro does. He tries to gamble and win a membership that he could have just bought. And thank you, Zen has just gifted 5, and yeah, none of them went to Rachel or Craig. So they went to Lake Missoula Aquatics and Plants, Ben Sharp, CJ Black, Cheryl Zandel, Coin. Is that how you would say that? Coin.
I don't see how else you could say it.
And John Manro. Oh, and June has sent me the money. Let's see.
For cards.
For cards.
She wanted to order cards, and we have her address.
Yep.
So
unless she moved. All right. Cool.
Well, she said earlier that we have her address.
And Toonie Loon. Well, thank you for gifting me a membership. I guess on my alternate account that I just had the same. Why did I have that alternate account?
It was for Dan's Fish.
Oh, yeah. When I got timed out by a certain moderator that wasn't paying attention or was, but we can't prove any of that. So, yeah, I just went back on my alternate account. Leslie Perry and Wilson Cuevas, Joe Fish, and So Done. Man, was that another
So
name?
Done.
And then they just said, well, you know what? I'm so done. I got to know. All right, here we go.
Get your free plants now.
No content. No description. Join January 21st, 2022. Toughed it out for a good 3 years, maybe.
Oh, do you want a magnet? Which magnet do you want?
What?
I actually made like a member magnet because you have a membership now. You can have a magnet.
Yeah.
I have actually, well, we had 63 now, so I need to make one more thank you card. But I actually did make all 62 thank you cards and all the magnets and pack them. And I have extra magnets. And since Matt is here and maybe he's actually listening, Matt wanted a magnet but said we could send it at Christmas time. Just tell me what magnet you want. Tell me which magnets.
Don't tell her. We'll just send you the whole set.
Well, I don't have one of everything. So
Jenna will whip up the whole set for you.
So it depends on how difficult he's going to be. If he wants the whole set, then I have to make some more. Oh, he said he wanted cookies. So, I mean, it's like
that's a very perishable
degrees in
magnet.
Iowa right now. Those cookies are gonna. It's not cookie shipping time.
Dade members do get magnets. If you are a member, there is a link in the member tab to. It says member. He
already filled it out and picked a magnet.
Oh. Well, then yeah. coming your way as soon as it's not too hot to ship the plants. I tried in one shipment. I mean, probably okay shipping to Washington. Everything else is on fire. So it's going to be a while. So we released the forum during the not so shippy months, and then I reconfigured the plant farm, grow some stuff out, and then we start shipping. But cool, pack the cookies.
That's a lot of work.
Don't make Jenna bake cookies until Christmas
might,
when she has to.
I might bake cookies for the Clash because I did that a few years ago and I didn't have time the past few years, but I might make some time, and I might just do like chocolate chip cookies because I can make those in a pretty big batch.
That's a good recipe too that you do. So Dave lives in Michigan. However, we live in Louisiana. So it has to exit the state without catching on fire. And so we find windows of time when it's going to rain all week. It'll lower the temperature. So we got to find the time when our temperature is okay. And then your temperature is also okay over the next 7 days-ish.
So Brett wants to know what happens if I was a member when I filled out the form, but budgets are too tight and I wasn't able to re-up. If you filled out the form, we have it. Like,
don't make no difference to me because memberships are gifted around here all the time, and I wouldn't expect that anyone would re-up because like you have to actually like deliberately go and say you want to re-up, which I mean, no fault to anybody who doesn't do that. If you had access to the member form, the plant farm, then you legitimately get it. So yeah.
I mean, like, if you decide you hate us and you want to, like, send us a very mean email saying, lose my address, I don't want the plants.
It'll probably take you off the form at that point. Yeah.
That's something.
Be a little uncomfortable. But otherwise, if we're all on good terms, then all good. Otherwise, I'm throwing a lot of plants away. That's just how that works. That's the double-edged sword to CO2 injection. In some cases, you can do CO2 in low light, but with the plant farm, I've got so many freaking stems. Why are we emailing me?
To complain.
Oh, yes, fine. Whatever.
Give hate mail.
But yeah, growing a bunch of stem plants in higher light in the plant farm with CO2 blasts, and they grow, and I either have to find a place for them or I gotta toss them. Sometimes it's like one species of plant. It's like, who wants 40 stems of this?
I'm sure people would take it. I feel like we had a picture recently, like right before you did the last member and trim, of just how ridiculous that plant farm looked.
I got a time lapse of it for the video, and then I put the time lapse camera to show it regrowing, which has been the biggest holdup with this next video coming out. Is I decided to go time lapse happy with it because, you know, just there's a whole part of the video about the high light CO2 combo versus the low light CO2 combo, and I feel like a good visual demonstration is just how fucking insane.
So if you wonder why his video is taking this long to come out, it's because there's actual like timing and work
and research, a lot of research
and filming and refilming and refilming.
And then, you know, then there's the whole like hating how I sound and look, and so that's a barrier as well when you're trying to edit your own footage and you keep re-recording it. All right.
Do you think you're good with the footage of you at this point, or
until I take a little bit too much of a gummy and get really into my head and self-conscious, and then I scrap it all.
That sounds like the opposite of what the gummy is for.
Yeah, that's another double-edged sword. Don't take too much of that shit. There is a fine line. Absolutely. I can't find it. I got so many freaking pictures in here.
Oh well.
Yeah. Well, okay. You'll see it in the video.
Matt likes your voice and your beautiful face,
Well,
is what
thank
he
you, Matt.
says.
I don't believe you. Well, let's see. This one might be kind of it. What? This is July 3rd. Yeah, close enough. There's like a video of it. Okay. Let's share.
Okay. Are we sharing? Oh, there it is.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
That's one angle of it.
Those fish are like...
The platies are fine. I think the corridoras were not happy, though.
EJ asks, where is the form at? If you go to the membership tab, it's probably like the first or second thing at the top.
Yeah, there's an image that says member plants like fall 2025 or something like that. Shouldn't be too far down, though. I don't know why I do this because I think I'm a fucking videographer. And I think like, everything that I'm doing while I'm holding the camera.
Ooh, I can make everything blurry by doing this.
Yeah, I didn't know it was blurry at the time. See, when I'm holding the phone and I'm doing all this stuff, I'm like, I'm the best videographer in the world. And then I go back and watch the footage. I'm like, oh, this is 95% unusable.
Oh, look, there's some mermaid weed.
Yeah. Didn't make the video.
There's a shrimp.
There's a shrimp.
Upside down shrimp.
Yeah.
And there's that expensive platy male.
Yeah, he's earned his bread. There's tons of fry in there, so I'm happy about that. It's a gorgeous platy. Like, and platy is probably the least interesting live bearer in terms of all fish and stuff, but these platies do it for me.
Somebody had asked earlier if you were on the rice fish train.
I was. I have the 2 tubs outside, and the 150 gallon and now the 600 gallon. When I set up the 600 gallon, I did gold Madakas. This was a couple of years ago, before rice fish were cool.
Wait, did you say the 600 gallon? You mean in the 125 or 150?
The 150. Yeah, no, I had the 150 and the 600. In the 150, I did the gold Madakas.
Yeah,
they were doing great. They bred, got soft fry, and then just suddenly over several weeks, one adult gone, another adult gone, didn't see as many fry. At some point, 0. Have no idea. I know we have dragonflies, we have frogs, we have stray cats in the neighborhood, we have freaking owls. So could be anything. I'm grateful that they haven't touched the paradise fish in the 600 gallon though in their breeding.
The paradise fish, they're very like, every time I go outside, I can see a paradise fish or more. Like I can see one or more of them, but they're always at the bottom and it's like they want to be seen. So like they come out if they like hear me. Probably because sometimes you throw food at them.
Yeah. They probably shouldn't be as social as they are, but so far so good. There's a good bit of babies in there, and they are constantly building bubble nests. Right now their only hindrance to breeding is that it will not stop raining. So they built a bubble nest, and
the rain is like, screw that.
Yeah, the rain washes it away. They have now unlimited food because they love the aphids that are like destroying that lily out there. So
did you order the lace wings?
I did. And I have not heard. I don't know how fast that company is about shipping. I completely forgot about that. Well, it's only been not even a week, right?
Yeah, you ordered it on Monday if you did it when you were supposed to.
Yeah, I did. But even then, that's you're supposed to do that before the aphids are covering your plant. So it's more of a like, should have done that earlier, and I'll do it earlier next week. I mean, next year, next season.
You'll do it earlier next week.
Yeah. I think you put out like a card of them every week or something to control the aphids. But yeah, the fish will eat the aphids.
So Rachel says her mermaid weed died. It was doing so well. Did you find that mermaid weed does kind of blah without CO2?
Unless you float it, because it can be like kind of a ditch weed. It has two forms. There's the slightly serrated greener leaves, and then there is the I don't even know what the term is, but the leaves get divided, pinnate. I don't know, something like that, and they get colorful. But mostly, it's a softer water plant. Maybe a little finicky. It's not my favorite, but I keep it around because it hasn't given me trouble. Peace lily, can it grow outside in a pond, and where to find peace lily in what stores? Peace lily you can find anywhere and online. You just have to Google it, or just go stop by your local garden center, or even probably a hardware store. Or
I mean, I feel like we could get peace lily at the grocery store. Like a lot of like, not Walmart, although Walmart has a garden section, but like a grocery store that has like a little floral section, like Oak Point and Winn-Dixie here. Like they'll have peace lilies because people grab this plant for funerals a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like a grab and go plant. Yeah, Kelly says you can get it from Walmart.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere you can find your most basic of houseplants, you'll find a peace lily. Kelly could probably answer whether it'll do okay in a pond. Like, it doesn't strike me as a plant that needs very high light.
Well, she said go to Walmart. They have peace lily. And I feel like she would have said don't do peace lily if it was a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't know how sensitive they are to light. Like, if that's one that'll scorch in highlight, because a lot of people do those outside of outside of a tank or the shade or something like that. Just hang around funeral homes and get them for free. Excellent advice, Rico.
I mean, people usually take that home. I have a Meyer. I bet.
Same thing. Yep. Same thing.
I mean, usually people take home the potted plants. Like, whenever my stepdad died, it was around Christmas, and people brought us poinsettias, and like we didn't take the like spray that was on the casket, but you take home the potted plant.
So Cecil Mayberry says, I have a beautiful peace lily coming out of my aquarium. Yes, he does. And also has some very impressive Java ferns, and has a room full of pothos, like on the walls, on the ceiling.
On the ceiling, right?
He was on Jeff Pelham's live. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. So y'all should go catch the replay. He toured his fish room and his tanks. I like his setup. I want the pothos stuff and the immersed stuff covering the fish room. That's a goal of mine.
Welcome in, Christine.
Hey, Christine. So shaded ponds, and Dade's in Michigan, so that you can't leave it outside, or you're not gonna get it back after the winter. Do we say hi to Jamers? I think we missed Jamers coming in here. Sorry, Jamers. Hi, Jamers. Are you here? Are you still here, Jamers? I just looked at the participants list. Do we say? And what about Rocky and Miles? Do we say hi to Rocky and Miles?
No, I don't.
Oh my
God,
think
we did.
We're
bad at our job.
Really terrible. And Jonathan G. We missed so many people.
Oh. I'm sorry.
They probably left.
Just outraged.
Yeah, understandable.
What about Cheryl? Did we say hi to Cheryl?
Cheryl has been here.
Okay.
Yes. I hope. Yeah. Okay. I see. Looking up on the.
Oh, Rico is better than us.
Okay. Rico is great. He doesn't miss a single person coming in when he streams.
Just One More Fish LLC says This is my first year here with tubs. They get about 8 to 9 hours of sun. I think a tad too much. Jesse, would you like me to add the LLC to your Keystone Clash badge? It can say Jesse LLC.
Yeah.
Just one more fish LLC. I can make Scotty reprint it. We already printed a lot of the badges, but I can make Scotty reprint it.
8 to 9 hours of sun is pretty good if you get the right plants. Like if you want a bunch of stuff to flower and you want to keep up with fertilizing, pretty good. I don't get that much sun with mine, and in the small tub, I would like to get that much sun. I would like more super flowery things. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Well, actually, that's 3 times, but you get an extra hi.
Welcome in, Nancy. She was here earlier racking up the points. And welcome in, Mark.
I was about to say we said hi to Nancy, but it's because
I think she was pre in the stream racking up points, and now she's actually here. Kelly says her ponds get up to 14 hours of sun.
That's what I thought. That's how you get a pond empire full of flowers, is you blast the crap out of it with light. So Nancy's officially here. Zen with 2325 XP, Nancy with 1775 XP, both well earned, and can easily be overridden with money because YouTube, but not with gifted memberships for some reason, because I don't know, because YouTube.
Welcome in, Holly.
Hey, Holly.
Dade wants to know, and also Kelly can answer, but not you. What aquarium fish are illegal to have, to own, or selling them? There's a lot that are listed. I know like common ones that people would like to keep but are illegal are things like snakeheads, the Asian arowanas, those red arowanas. There are some native fish that are illegal to catch and keep. You're supposed to release. And it's also different where you live. Like in Pennsylvania at the Clash, it is illegal to own or sell crayfish, but in a lot of states you can.
Where is it that you can't have dojo loaches? Is it Oregon or Washington? Somebody
I don't know
over there.
But that would be something that you would need to look up.
Yeah,
specific to your area, because there are some that are like broadly illegal, but some that depend. Aditi says North Carolina can't.
Interesting. Is it? Man, I was at Fishtoberfest and I swear I heard that you couldn't have, and this was in Oregon, but I don't know if they were talking about Washington, that you couldn't have dojo loaches, but you could eat them. You could go buy them from a market that sold them for food. So a little workaround there. Welcome
Rachel
in.
says it's illegal in Oregon too.
Okay.
For the dojo.
Welcome in 186 Element and Nick at Hardwater Propagation and JMC 3D.
Kelly said you were not supposed to answer. It was not directed at you. Sometimes people can ask me questions. They can
say something. Even if I don't know, I'm going to be like, I don't know. Let's make something up. Let's go to Chat GPT. Put it on hallucination mode.
Oh, that's what Stephen Hilton uses.
Oh my God.
Is anybody else following this crazy Stephen Hilton stuff?
I hope nobody. I hope nobody.
It's crazy.
That's following social media drama of people you don't know. There's just not enough time. And Mark, thanks for being a member for 40 months.
And what is this about?
I'd eat the ass out of a dojo loach. Is something somebody weird would say. Didn't need the last part, Rico. Is that saying you would like just specifically eat the ass out of it, or just like really enjoy a dojo loach? A nice big chunk. I mean, I'd try it. Would you try it?
I don't know. That'd be weird. I don't know that I would eat any aquarium fish. Like I know, like whenever Corey went to the Amazon and they were like eating plecos and discus in that
But
video,
okay, but like,
that's weird
what
to
you do?
me.
Bring a bunch of granola bars? Or are you gonna eat what the locals are serving? Because I think you'd be kind of hungry out there. Yeah. Things start to look pretty
Alright.
good after you've been on the water and exerting yourself in the sun for
I
many
don't know.
hours.
So whenever I get like overheated and tired, I don't want to eat at all. Like,
But you got to.
yeah,
Nancy's on the granola bar train.
yeah, me too. Like, I don't know. Like, if sometimes even if I like cook too long, like whenever I bake cookies at Christmas time and I'm baking in the kitchen from like 5 a.m. to 11 p.m.,
That I
like
understand. Yeah,
I
you
don't
smell
want to
it all day.
eat
Yeah.
that day.
Welcome in, Daniel Velez. Kelly said Tom Barr has eaten discus that got too big. All right. I don't know if I would do that. I think I would just rehome the discus. It's just like, man, these are looking mighty juicy. Discus have to be extremely bony though. They're so flat.
Yeah. God, speaking of Tom Barr, it's crazy how on those planted tank like Facebook groups that people will argue with Tom Barr about plant stuff.
Is it though? Is it crazy?
Bye, Rico.
I feel like Facebook has just cultivated that environment. Rico's leaving. Good night, Rico. Thanks for stopping by
But,
and do it more often. Welcome in, Renee.
but we were talking, Grant and Shelby drove through on the way to Colorado to give a talk at Geeks Club that I bet he has not received a notification about.
He
But
might be still on vacation.
But we were just it reminded me of that because he was talking about how he'll go in shrimp groups and offer advice and people argue with him because they have no idea who he is.
People on Facebook, even on forums, make it their full-time job to be the authority on something very specific. Or everything. Becomes their identity. Yeah. It's a bad place. There's no reason to be there. So just stop it.
Stop it.
Just stop now.
Okay, here's a question that I can't answer. Only you.
Nope, it's a frog question. Don't know. Never had them.
Never had frogs. I've seen lists where people suggest putting them with bettas. I don't know though. But also lists are not always right.
Yeah, now you're just on the Google level where it's just Google it.
Yeah.
Because yeah, see, Annette, somehow I don't think you're going around to other groups and just like talking down to everybody who says one like slightly wrong thing about mystery snails. Because that's just a lot of work. That's a lot of negativity in your life. Okay, so Jesse's got them. I mean, Jesse, just one more fish, LLC, has them with rainbows. Because he wants to argue with me about plants. Because I keep saying LLC. I'll get in a plant argument any day. And then I'll abandon the argument. I'll hit the like and say, you win because I am busy. Oinky says the northern snakehead is an invasive species here in New York. My local lake was eradicated because of them and it has turned into a seasonal green, smelly mess from everything being killed. Yuck. I have heard they can decimate a population of any body of water because they are just like unhinged. Literally,
Welcoming Garage Gills.
Garage Gills, welcome. Just in time for us to start some games. What kind of games did we do? We did AI generated logos, right?
Yeah, AI logos, pixel fish.
Yep. So tonight's logos, members of the community, we asked ChatGPT, Dolly 3, whatever they're using, to generate a logo just based on the name with no other context.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you have to go on. And yeah, refresh because it's happening now.
And don't say hi to anyone.
Nope.
The time for that is over.
The time for pleasantries has ended. Game on. For everyone who wants to keep snakeheads, please come take ours.
Benjamin Peters saying hi right after we said stuff.
Welcome in, Benjamin. That's the only greeting you get. We could totally keep a snakehead. I just can't show it on YouTube or talk about it, you know. That's the problem.
Yeah, people got it.
What's the point of keeping a fish if you can't brag about it publicly?
So
all right,
we have
who
Zen.
got it first?
Zen.
Yep. Okay.
Boots Cats. Jonathan G.
Okay.
Nick at Hardwater Propagation.
Okay.
And Big Steve. Those were the first 5. That was kind of a typing contest. You thought people might think it was the Zen Ginger. Because her hair is red, but she does have very prominent cinnamon sticks in her hair.
She does. It's a great logo. It's awesome. Okay, got Big Steve on there. And this one.
Fish at the top looks dead. Welcome in, Sketty.
And the one that's just floating outside the tub has either reached a new plane of existence and doesn't need water, or is also on its way out.
Yeah, we got it. We got Dee Dee.
Okay. That was quick. Okay.
Benjamin.
Okay.
Nick. Boots Cats.
Okay.
And Lance.
And it said here, I don't think he's here. He usually is doing
you'll
social.
have to message him and berate him for missing this.
He missed the point. No points for him.
Has someone said the secret word? No one has said the secret word yet.
Oh my God, what is the secret word?
We've said it multiple times, but that doesn't count.
Crap, what was the secret word?
Well, I can't tell you.
Know. Well, I almost didn't recognize Dr.
Goldfish. He nailed to the top.
Almost didn't recognize Dr. Tub without the boobs. So round, so firm. Yeah, if y'all missed Hot Mess Express last night, y'all need to go watch the replay. Just straight up eviscerated some of us.
Except for Whip.
Yeah, Whip. Whip was the protagonist, the good guy, the savior. I mean, he nailed my character down perfectly. Like, yeah, you're gonna call me? I'm not gonna talk to you on the phone. No. I have no advice for you. No help. All right. And then since we did AI generated logos, we took some fish photos that we stole from the internet, copyrighted fish photos, and we pixelated them. Actually, now that I'm seeing thumbnails of them, they might be pretty easy. Yeah, I think they're actually going to be really easy. Maybe not this one. But yeah, give it a shot. Didi was tired after the stream. Yeah. To coordinate with the pond handbook, is that the first, second, or third edition of Dr. Ted? Well, I generated that one with the goldfish outside the tub, and Jenna's like, we're sticking with that one. I'm like, oh, I could just make it. I could tell the AI, like, hey, fish need water. Yeah, I figured this one would trip some people up.
Yeah.
What the guess is. Not bad guesses.
Well, we've already done a ball shark. So we wouldn't do it again. At least not
at
like
least
just
you
a few
wouldn't.
weeks later.
I would absolutely, if it were left up to me, I would do it again.
I was 34 seconds behind. That's like
so
not
essentially, yeah, like unable to play the games. Christian B, that welcome, new name. In fact, it's a great guess. And we're going to move on.
It's a great guess, but not quite.
Yeah, it's a great, yeah, exactly. So like no one's going to get 2 points for that. But I think people will get it now. If only you were paying attention to the tank behind me intently.
Yeah. Yeah, it is in that tank.
Like,
welcome,
I feel like
crustaceans.
Without the ghost knife, I think they're the biggest fish we have. In mass wise, because like, yeah, the long fin bristlenose is larger, like longer, but these are just like chunky.
Yeah. I see a few. Do you want to?
Yeah, we'll call it now. So it is the reticulated or spot tail Siamese algae eater.
So it is Mel.
Hey, we say hi to Mel?
I don't think so.
I'll have to go look at the participants list. Probably more participants chiming in. All right, Mel, who else?
Alishon.
This is my favorite algae eater, by the way. I haven't owned flagfish or anything, but I do like these.
And Christopher Junkin. So I needed to say reticulated. Very different.
Yeah, of the horizontal stripe to them. And they're what I've noticed. So we have like 4 eaters, and they're like algae, but technically they'll eat in the tank. These go after it just as much as like these also are constantly grazing on everything in the tank. Like they're in the 90-gallon G, and since having these in the tank, it's been pretty good. Just 2 of them. But they are big. Like you got to have a big tank for them. They get freaking huge.
People might not have heard your whole spiel because you were buffering.
Fine. I was rambling, and who cares?
And whoa, do we have 97 people in here, or is that
or is YouTube glitching out? I don't know. I don't know.
Let's see if stats are working.
Well, the stats would pick up on the glitch too. So what did we say while we were buffering? Again, people, refresh us on what you missed.
Time.
God, what's going on?
I don't know. I think you're back, is what Zen said.
All right, which one of the children's are
using the internet?
Starting a media server. Starting a freaking farm of data. I don't know.
We did
Lillian's probably asleep. She said she was tired.
Yeah, she is very tired. Zachary is probably on the computer. We redid our son's whole room last weekend. Whenever, well, why did you go away? I don't like that. I guess I'll tell people. When we didn't stream last Friday, part of what we did is we completely rearranged his room. We had taken out his fish tank, and he had barely enough room to fit everything. We wanted to move his desk on the other side of the room and have open floor space for him. So that's what we did.
Sorry, I had to go on mute because I poured water, I guess, directly down my windpipe or something. I don't know.
Oh,
It's still, jeez.
don't do that.
Ugh.
Welcome in, Ever Hopeful.
Hi, Ever Hopeful. There's some other people that came in. Let's
Did you paint his room teal? His room is already teal.
We didn't ask him. He didn't tell us. So
it's called, yeah, he didn't ask to have his room painted. If he picked a color, it would probably be orange, and that's because that's his favorite color. Like green is one thing, orange is a very loud room.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me look at the participants to see who we missed, making guesses and all that kind of stuff. So we said hi to Renee, Garage Gills, and then these were people who got memberships. Sketty Nona, Christian B, Chesapeake Crustaceans, Fishcapades, Scuba Stevo, Alashon.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't been said. I do see that I typed stats, and Fishfam Link didn't put the stats in there, so
it went down really fast. So either it was like a YouTube algorithm glitch that recommended the stream to a bunch of people, or we just plummeted in popularity just now.
Oh, we're buffering again. I can see it on YouTube pulled up. Which, okay, it stopped buffering on the YouTube side.
Son of a bitch. Internet's working fine. This must be a StreamYard problem. Because, you know, paying them $45 fucking a month.
Back, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, are we back? Let's pull up another picture before we get screwed again. My God. All right. What's that? Huh? What is it?
I feel like that is not as easy as you think.
Watch the chat prove you wrong.
Okay. Good. Now make sure that you're live.
Yeah. BBA. Come on, StreamYard. StreamYard messing up. Man. I mean, I'm impressed, and I think we're just gonna give it to him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because a lot of people said Hill Stream Loach. I mean, it's a reticulated Hill Stream Loach. Okay, we actually had a theme that was worth no points, but Hill Stream Loach is fine.
I mean, when you say Hill Stream Loach, unless you're Jody, this is the one you're thinking of.
Jody's not here. Jody's at a barbecue, so she would have got it. I bet she would have got it exactly. All right, so Big Steve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christian B.
Christian B. Welcome to the scoreboard. Hang on, let me.
It's Roblox. She would have said Soelia Linealata.
Yeah. How much money per day do you think Roblox pulls in? How much money do you think we have spent for Zachary?
On Roblox?
That's all he wants, mostly for like birthdays and stuff.
Oh, probably at least $1,000.
That's a lot.
But it's been like over the past like
6 years.
6 years, yeah. Because every birthday and every Christmas, that's all he wants is Robux.
It's crazy.
And then like sometimes for like good grades and stuff, he'll get like an extra reward. Do you have Fish Tank Barn?
Yeah.
And then Nancy B. And Boots Cats. Have you thought about selling him? Now, Christopher Junkin,
Me?
you may have said no, selling Zachary.
Oh.
You may have said the secret word.
Those would
But
all
does
be
it
null and
count if
void.
it's not in context?
If it's not in context, you would have ruined it for everybody. It would have been a null and void secret word. Anyone who tries to guess the secret word without using it in a sentence or something.
Yeah, you have to use it in a sentence.
It's against the rules.
Not just the sentence can't be every single fish name.
Look at are any of the hill streams slightly larger in size than most of the others? I don't know. We only have the reticulated.
I would imagine they are. Well, Christopher, one of the words you said in your 2 messages was the secret word. That's
Oh, really?
a big hint. That's a big hint. But I need it.
You can't spam them. Yep. Oh, there we go. So it's there.
He said, yes, there are some chunky hill streams.
So is it too late to start? It's too late in the summer to start a tub. When is your first frost, Rachel? Because in Louisiana, our first frost can potentially be in November, but is usually December to January. So we have several months left. But like if yours is like October and it actually does freeze, I don't know. I mean, it's not that hard to set up a tub. So if you have the itch to do it, I definitely wouldn't see a reason to not do it. Honestly. Why does my Anubias get yellow leaves? Could be various things. If it is in complete darkness and is not getting much light at all, that could be a yellow leaf problem. If the rhizome, pinch the rhizome, fondle the rhizome a little bit. If it's squishy, then it's starting to rot, and that could cause the leaves to start dying off. And otherwise, it's not happy. But normally, if I'm getting a yellow leaf, it's either the rhizome rot, which I haven't dealt with in a long time, or it's so completely shaded that it's like getting no light. And also the leaves do get old. Like if that leaf has been around for a long time, if it's a really old leaf, then sometimes they just, they serve their time and then they go away.
Let's answer Zen's questions that she definitely is not just fishing for the secret word for and needs to know.
Well, if we're talking about rocks, obviously you lick them. How are the gouramis? The paradise fish, also not the secret word, are doing fantastic and making more of themselves and building bubble nests and stuff.
Okay, what about this question? Does it really not know if rimless tanks are more expensive?
Favorite tasting rock?
What about this question?
Nope. I very seldom. I mean, actually, yes, because we have the ink bird, so that's technically a thermometer, right? What is your preferred dechlorinator? One that fucking works would be my preference. How often does tank cycling usually take? That's not even a question.
Oh.
Every day. Ah.
What is the best substrate?
Rocks or sand or clay or bare bottom. Yeah, favorite tasting rock. I've never licked a rock. Be a good experiment one day. Do sponge filters work well in sand bottom tanks? Why the fuck wouldn't they, Nancy? I would like to know. Give me a scenario.
Okay, here's another question.
Can you get away with having a male betta with dither fish? Yes, unless no. They're all different. Try it out. Do tetras all like tannins? Have you tried asking? Do we ever talk to our fish? Pellet or flake food? Yes, I do. Where do you get CO2? From the atmosphere or the CO2 store.
We get ours from a fire extinguisher company.
Yep. Surprised Cat House is not asking TDS related questions. Can I determine the compatibility of aquarium rocks with tongue gymnastics?
Oh my god, we're never gonna get to the game. There's so many questions.
It's ridiculous. These are all terrible because they don't have the secret word in it. I could give like a really big hint, but then that person's gonna get 5 points.
Yeah, I know.
Are Nerites the best snails? No.
Is it hot outside?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite recipe for duckweed?
Hand or net or siphon, and then never seen again. I don't know if that's a recipe. Yeah. What level of tannins makes black water? I don't know.
The tub.
Yeah, bro.
What kind of worm or microworm? We just have grindle worms and vinegar eels.
Yeah, I don't have the grindle worms anymore. I had no reason to keep them anymore.
Does a canister filter? You can read it.
Finally. Fuck.
Oh my god, do these people care about it, or should we just go ahead?
We're skipping all of the questions because we finally have the correct question. What's the best scape style for shrimp?
Rachel, 5 points.
Good job.
The secret word was shrimp.
Ugh. So tedious. So tedious. It's like, so go ahead for a newbie who is listening, because I just can't with you people. Because I know you don't want to know. That's the barrier there. It's like, if I knew that you were a new person and you were asking a legitimate question, then yeah, I would happily, proudly answer your question. But
shrimp, because we saw Shelby. I mean, we also saw Grant and Layla and Jaden and Myra.
Mm-hmm.
Now no one is gonna want to know it.
I love genuine curiosity. If any of these questions were legitimate, feel free to ask them again, but I'm going to treat them as not.
I think this one was legitimate.
Prefer tank TDS for snails.
So, but yeah, we did. We talked about, we had dinner with Grant and Shelby. And
did we say shrimp though? Like we just
I said the word shrimp. I said that
Facebook.
Yeah,
right. Facebook arguments about shrimp.
This is the kind of help that Dr. Tubb got when he reached out to Steven for help.
Yep.
You said it needed to be in context. You did not say I had to care about the answer. So, Matt, Fishfam Link hasn't been saying anything in chat, but you're getting the participant list from Fishfam link, so it recognizes.
Well, we saw it because it took some time.
So,
Ross Baltimore, welcome. All right, press a button.
Okay. Hold on. There it is.
So,
Yeah.
Rachel, I think Grant and Shelby, they use a lot of moss. I think anything that's good at trapping a bunch of crap for the shrimp to graze on is probably a good plant setup, like a good scape. So more plants would be good. Like the most prolific shrimp breeder I've had is that stupid fluval chi that I neglect, that has just a bunch of hornwort and guppy grass and whatever else is taking over in there. Just a lot of surface area for shrimp.
Yeah. Really quick before we start playing, give people a chance to enter #secret and let that run. And then after What the Fish, we'll pick a winner, and then it's already 10 o'clock. And then we'll very quickly.
Oh no, are we behind schedule? How irregular. That never happens.
God, sometimes it's been a long week, and sometimes I feel like we both kind of go into the stream like, you know what? If we need to end early, it's okay. Like we can.
Yeah, because we're like, if chat's not active, then sure we can run through some stuff. But no, y'all always show up, so we show up. We keep it going. We go past the time. We step all over David because fuck him. All right.
Oh, I guess I'll type refresh again, just in case. Oh, Zen did not draw these fish this week.
No, it's been over a month. It's been over a month, and I'm out of practice. Very much out of practice.
Huh. Why is it why is the fin cut off?
Huh?
Unsub. Like at the top.
I cropped it wrong. Lazy.
Okay. We have Boots Cats. Yeah, of course.
All right, let me get to that. Right before the awful, terrible animation. Okay, Boots Cats. Yep.
Renee.
Okay.
Jonathan. G.
As opposed to other Jonathans.
Yeah, there's more than one Jonathan.
Here? Participating?
I don't know.
Consistently earning points?
I don't know. Oinky.
Okay.
Benjamin Peters. That's 5.
All right. AI decided to not be very good about who got that first?
Wait. I think
Junie?
the first one I see is Toonie Loon. Toonie Loon.
Tuniling?
Yeah.
Yeah, unless someone got it earlier.
Dawn. Well, how about that?
What if she didn't want to be doxxed like that? Jeez.
I didn't say her whole first, middle, last name, address.
What's her social?
I don't know.
Okay. We're not buffering or anything, are we? Hopefully you're not buffering. Don't know why StreamYard or internet decided to shit the bed.
Yeah, it was drunk blinking.
That's all we get from that one. Still $1. Zen's refreshed and not even seeing the fish. Oh, now
But she got it this time, so
nice.
okay. We have Boots
Um,
Cats. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
I really should have all the Fishfam social security numbers in an Excel sheet. You need to add that to the plant form. Your social. We need your social, your mom's maiden name, the name of your first pet.
And to prove that you really live there, I need some utility bills too.
Okay. You got Boots Cats, you got Cinnamon Girl.
Cinnamon Girl, welcome to the scoreboard.
Vibes.
Hang on. Is Cinnamon Girl one word or 2 words?
2 words. One word is cinnamon, and then the other word is girl.
Oh, is it? Well, that's great. Okay. Vibes.
Then
Wait, who got the theme first?
Toonie Loon.
Making sure I get that. Okay. Okay, Zen and then
Fish
what?
Tank Barn.
Fish Tank Barn.
Chris says fish that say les le bon temps roulé. I don't think these are Mardi Gras fish.
Hammerhead. There it goes.
Losing its hammerhead completely.
Yeah, why not? Why not? You're a solid 5 seconds apart. Well, freaking StreamYard. Need to get together. Hopefully it's not our internet. Maybe next week I'll do a router reboot just for good measure. Make sure. Okay, we got plenty.
Yeah.
Of correct answers. Let me fast forward this.
Oh, those teeth are just lines.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. Okay. All right, who's first?
Rachel.
Yep.
Nancy B.
Okay.
Toonie Loon.
Also, your audio has been a little bit glitchy. Has mine sounded weird?
It hasn't sounded weird to me.
Okay. Toonie Loon?
Yeah. Vibes.
Okay.
And Cinnamon Girl.
Jenna's audio has been perfect. But has it?
I don't know. Someone who's willing to be mean to me. Say the truth.
Watch this one float above the ocean.
That's what they do.
Yeah. That's why they're so dangerous. You're not safe in a boat. It's a little crackly. Yeah, like it's not unlistenable, but it is a little bit crackly. I don't know. Don't know what the deal is. Could be connection thing. Yeah, I'll do a router reboot, that kind of stuff. I actually forgot what this was, so.
Well, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay. I feel like we've drawn most of these sharks. Like we do a Shark Week theme. Look, yours went blue.
Let me make sure
Really?
it's not called anything else.
I have to look at the list. I forgot what it is. Oh, yeah. No one has said it.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Well, I mean, now I've seen it because I
On
look
the
down
second.
and
Yeah.
hear people saying it.
You do? You
So
hear them?
yeah, I hear them.
How is that possible? Okay, Fish Tank Barnes and Ginger.
Fish tank one. Zen. It's just 4.
Oh, Vibes.
Well, no, 5. Vibes, Alishon, and give it to Cat House because they are also called walking sharks.
Oh, okay. Now watch it glitch out and swim. And now here's this stupid thing. Shark that walks on land. It's like a little Pokemon. Baby shark. We didn't do a baby shark.
No. Shark egg.
Wait do you see the animation for this one?
You did this animation at a different thing, right?
You haven't seen this one. I did this one in Power Director
Oh.
2. It's just as stupid, but in a very different way. There it goes.
Oh my god.
Let's see that again.
There were just 2 people, by the way.
Zen and Mike?
Yeah, Zen and Mike. Oh, and Vibes got it just now before I pulled it up. Yeah. Zen, Mike, and Vibes. It's a Wabacon.
Yep. All right. Fishfam Link has woken up and will now be talking to everyone who has done anything. Okay.
Okay. So
all right, let's run
last
this.
chances to get hashtag secret in while you want to just pull up the wheel for that and do a spin if you win. Then Monopoly guy turn into a shark.
Something like that. So 2 wheels. First, it's to see who wins the what?
EJ might have been the very first person to say shrimp at some point.
Oh.
Is what that says. So if it was like way in the past and Fish Family is just now picking it up, I think you should give EJ 5 points.
Definitely.
Just in case we missed it.
Definitely. We've gotten complacent and haven't been monitoring as closely as we usually do.
Yeah.
But
so.
All right, EJ, welcome to the scoreboard if you're still here. And let's do the wheel.
Oh, it's catching up. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It's got to respond to all the things.
You can probably take down the what the fish. Yeah. There you go. Hashtag secret. So who is going to win a thing? Mystery thing. I also saw that it looks like Foxy is going to do a pop-up after we end.
Oh, okay.
See, look, it says whenever I did stats, current viewers 97. Huh. Like it was like 97 and then it dropped down to 90.
Yeah, and we're at 58 now. I don't know if that was real. I don't like weird.
Zen asked the 8-ball, are you here? And it said, my reply is no. It wasn't at the time.
This is what the fish done. I'm still guessing. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, I guess our internet has been completely, or not our internet, maybe StreamYard, something did not go right. So
yeah,
all good.
Yeah.
But
it says 59 now, but
well, the number is going to climb because now we have a wheel on display and people are going to be scrolling like, ooh, wheel. I want it. And then, oh, did we fucking freeze again? Seriously?
It doesn't look like it on my end.
Unacceptable. The Rachel sees 71, so just whatever the hell, right? Just
whatever YouTube wants to pretend.
Right.
And you know what? You're gonna look at analytics, and it's gonna be like,
40.
there are 3 people there last night.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Refresh.
All right.
See if Garage Gills is on there because
Okay.
he just entered. Well, he's not. So you gotta refresh. Refresh.
Right. Drop to 58. What else can I say to make people leave? Marijuana. Sex. Ooh, okay. 35 people. Okay, we're good. Spin.
Okay.
There it goes.
I guess we don't need the sound for this one. The 186 element.
Congratulations. We will be spinning a wheel in your honor to see what you got.
But is he here?
Hope so.
Let's make sure he's here.
I think I know where he lives, so he can just have involuntary prize.
What if it's one where we need information? So let's see. But you probably have his email if you need to. Oh yeah. Okay, he's here. Good.
Cool.
Okay. So what is he winning?
What will it be? Oh, I guess I should do this.
No. Oh, okay. I was like, why did you get rid of it? And then just
this.
Okay.
This unnecessary thing with OBS.
Okay.
Aquarium background tape for you.
Okay. Let me mark that down so I do not forget.
Hooray.
So we will be sending some aquarium background tape.
And FYI, you use this to tape your aquarium backgrounds to your aquarium so that you have an aquarium background. And that's what that tape is for. Okay, before we get to the giveaway, I wanted to at least I've been holding on to these Fish Room Punks cards because I like to unpack them on stream. So let's just do at least one, right? Or not.
Would you like to show the giveaway and get people entering, and then while they're entering to fill that time, open it? Okay.
That works. Okay, what's the thing?
It's this thing. It's a betta plushie. It's a blue one.
It's a baiter.
It says Aqua with a K for some reason. Aqua with a K. Okay, I don't need to be big anymore.
Welcome in, Adam Reynolds. Okay, so unpacking, unwrapping, unsleeving.
Oh, what do you want the hashtag to be? So that people can
thing. No, wait, Aqua, AKUA. That was no, wait, no, Betta's rock. What?
Okay, which one? You have to tell people which one it is.
I like AKUA because that's what it says.
That's how it's spelled on here. AKUA.
All right, let me start that one.
Like this, so that people know how to spell it.
Hashtag AKUA. Announce in the stream. Yes. Okay. What we got here? Okay, we got Channel Clout Charlie.
Are these cards and not stickers?
They're cards, yeah.
Okay.
I have a whole binder now to put them in. All right, that's a duplicate for me. This one is not a duplicate, and he's not even here to lose the wheel. Branton Lightcap. Not bare bottom Branton, just plain old Branton Lightcap. I didn't even know that one was a thing. Like, you get that. Betsy Bettables. I don't know if I have that one actually. Monsterfish Marty. And Mossy Mike's Microcosms. All right.
Hold on. Zachary's talking to me. Give me 1 second. Can you entertain people?
Sure.
For a minute.
Wonder what Zachary wants to know. Computer troubles. That might be the only thing that he would be asking about. Well, all right. I'm going to pull up the wheel because I don't know what else to do. Or, you know what? I'll open another one. That's good filler content. Take off my shirt. All right, so we got Worm Wrangler Willie. Another Mossy Mike's Microcosm. I'll put that over there in the dupes pile. Okay. Another Monsterfish Marty in the dupes. Wild Caught Willow. Now I know there is there's two versions of this one, so I'm not sure which version I have. And then we have a different version of Father Fish. Grab the gunk. So what did Zachary want?
Two of his fingers said felt weird, but they didn't look swollen or red or anything.
Felt weird.
I don't know. Yeah, like he thought they were swollen, but they don't look swollen. So
yeah, he's had an infected finger before, so probably being
cautious about it's not on his nail. He thought it was like the pads of his finger. That's different. So okay. Yeah. I'm gonna give him Claritin in case, like after the stream, in case he's allergic to something.
For everybody has been bad. I don't know. Lillian hasn't complained of allergies.
No, she just had a bunch of nosebleeds. She had one yesterday in the car, too.
Yeah, that's just because of me. My genetics passed down to her. We just bleed out of our nose sometimes a lot.
Matt wants to know how to listen to the scanner. I don't know. I only see people asking how to listen to the scanner.
What?
You know who really wants to listen to the scanner is Willie Nelson. I don't know. Do you realize
that no one knows what the fuck you're talking about?
I know.
Okay. Good. All right, we got 30 people on the wheel.
Nathan used to get nosebleeds all the time as a kid.
I still get them. 40 years old, I still get them. I'll wake up at like 5 in the morning, and sometimes they're real gushers too. Like, not to be too graphic, but like one of those scary nosebleeds where it's like I've had pressure on my nose for like 20 minutes, and then I take it off, and like, oh, it's still flowing. Weird.
I have no idea what y'all are talking about, but now I want to listen to the scanner.
Mm-hmm.
It's a police scanner for Iowa. if you don't,
it's not even for the whole Iowa, state. I assume it's not for the whole state of Iowa, right? Like it's for local police scanner.
Yeah, Nathan says you're not an adult until you don't get them anymore. Vibes wants to know, are nosebleeds normal? What's the cause? Usually
For
for
me, they are.
you, it's like weather change and
Yeah.
or like humidity changes.
Yep. Or if I like really like aggressively start itching my nose and then it bleeds. And then once that happens, then it's very easy to make it bleed again for the next few days.
Christopher Junkin used to get nosebleeds all the time until he was a teenager. Maybe when you go through puberty, you'll stop getting them.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't had a nosebleed since I was like 7 years old.
Well, good for
So
you. I had one 2
not.
days ago.
Lillian had one yesterday. I
Yeah.
mean, I see it enough from you and from our kids that like whenever I was a teacher and a kid would have a nosebleed and my assistant was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" It's like, I bet if I call the parent, they're gonna say they get them all the time.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
if it starts out of nowhere,
just a new day. That's what happens. Start a new day, new climate, nosebleed.
Zen has never had a nosebleed.
What? You should try
And Moose,
it.
you did miss the games.
You missed the games. You missed the secret word. But we got the prizes. Hurry up.
Maybe I'm the one bloodying the noses.
Nah,
Oinky got nosebleeds from 2 to 14 as symptoms of her lupus.
I've had them as long as I can remember. And normally they are triggered by like I got allergy flare up, itchy inside the nose. I'm not delicate about it. Rupture that membrane, I guess, or something. I don't know. But once you do that, then it's fragile, and so it's easier to rupture. But yeah, sometimes they get real bad. But
and it has to be genetic. Did either of your parents get nosebleeds?
Not that I know of. Used to be a real freak out situation at school when they happen. I mean, I would use it to my advantage too. Like, oh my God. And once I realized like everyone like I was different and that not everyone just bled out of their nose sometimes, like several times a week sometimes. Take advantage of that. Like, I need to go to the nurse. I need to go home.
Said the wife has to have them cauterized.
Ooh, okay. I haven't got to that point. I have scary moments where like pinching it off is not working like it usually does, but then it's just additional time and eventually stops.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the biggest thing for the kids was like teaching them that it's not a big deal. Like, if it just starts and like to give it time that it's going to stop. Because when they were real little, when you're like 2 and you just
also teaching them that like to stop it, you don't just hold a Kleenex under your nose to catch the blood.
Mandarin Gobi wants to know, can he use Easy Green liquid fertilizer in goldfish and Nerite snail? I mean, if there are plants, I don't think you need it if just for the fish.
Right. Yeah, it's a safe fertilizer. I have not seen it kill any invertebrates or otherwise. I think Aquarium Co-op used to get that question all the time. Like, is it safe for shrimp or snails? They deliberately leave out copper from it, or no, or does it have copper and it just has a very trace amount? I don't know. I've never looked at I've tried a lot of fertilizers and none of them have like caused a noticeable wipeout of invertebrates. Candy despises that question.
Hey, can you like scooch over just a little bit? Your like illusion of being behind the desk, the podium. I mean, no, like move your whatever, scooch yourself over. Yeah, there you go.
Have I appeased you, mistress?
I don't know. Hurry up, Foxy just went live.
Oh, she just got tired of waiting on me.
Yeah, she wanted to make sure that she adequately is also stepping on David.
That's so mean. God, that's mean. Fine. All right.
That's what Dr. Ted was saying.
Well, obviously. All right. So as you're kicked off the wheel, now you have choices. You can go subscribe to David, or go hang out with Foxy at the barbecue and experience FOMO, and also be bored. All right. All right. I wonder if I shared the audio correctly. And
I
if
don't
I
know.
didn't, should I bother?
No,
Okay. Spinny spin.
I can hear it,
Hey.
and not me. So that's good.
Toonie
Pity
Loon.
point. Pity point.
Pity point for Toonie Loon.
What's a liquid fertilizer that's about the same as co-op but cheaper? I have 17 planet tanks and can't really afford to use co-op on
Oh, I
all
would
of
just
them.
use dry ferts, honestly, if you wanted to go super cheap, because they're all kind of the same per ounce. And the concentrations are similar, the ratios are different, and they don't matter. Because like you can get Nylot G, I think Nylot G costs more per fluid ounce or milliliter or whatever. I would just do dry ferts if you were trying to save money. All right, Toonie Loon.
Okay, next. Spin.
DD. Jonathan G. Ross Baltimore. Christopher Junkin. Adam McReynolds. Renee DeQueer. Mystery Snail Gardens. Aquatic Moose. Mandarin Gobi. Dade Shearer. Dennis Christensen. Gills Gardens. Johnny, you are blank. You missed it.
See, that's another Jonathan. Or do you think his parents
Nope.
just named him Johnny?
Yep. Duckweed Aquarist. J.P. Jeffries. Zen Ginger. Vibes. So the shrimp formula, Oinky, it doesn't have copper, but it also doesn't have much of anything else. Like it's a very diluted version of Thrive. So I wouldn't, like, if you're gonna get Thrive, get the most concentrated version, because I haven't found the concentrated version when I used it to be unsafe for shrimp. I just don't know per milliliter what the cost is compared to co-op for the concentrated version. Cecil. Alishan. SC Cat House.
You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck.
Rachel. You
Sorry,
suck.
Rachel. Are you laughing at Moose?
Yeah, see you later, Moose. Garage Gills. Mark Sterlson. Naked Hardwater Propig. Big Steve. Tracy Ballard. Fish Tank Barn. I mean, the directions might say to dose it every day, but like you just dose it in line with what you used to dose before, Nathan. But I do get it, like the different salts mixed together. Like, you have to mix them together to get the right proportions. They all require kind of a different dose. I just didn't want to bother with it. So, I've got the 17, 18 tanks that I dose. I just use Easy Green because I like fertilizer is not really part of my hobby. It's just like a thing that I need to fuel my hobby. So
Yeah.
Just took the thought out of it, basically. Buzzy KR. Oinky. Benjamin Peters. Final four, 186 Element, Daniel Velez, Craig's Catfish Cave, and Cinnamon Girl.
That was
And
some delayed music.
Yep. There goes Cinnamon Girl. There goes Craig. Almost saved on shipping there. Sorry, 186 Element. Congrats, Daniel Velez. We will send you a beta plush. And we know where you live.
This beta plush specifically.
Yay. All right. Go hang out with Foxy or go hang out with David. Your choice. See y'all later. Have a good weekend. And see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.